Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope all of you are safe and staying in well. So, this is our lesson, sense organs, in which we revise our sense organs. So, we have 5 sense organs. In class 3, we read about sense organs. They are eyes, ears, nose, skin, and tongue. Why do we call them sense organs? Only these 5. Why we cannot say brain is a sense organ, lungs are the sense organs? No, because these are the only organs which are in direct contact with the environment, and they help us to observe our surroundings. So the organs which we get to know about our surroundings are known as sense organs. The organs which we get to know about our surroundings. So that means with the help of these organs we can know about our surroundings, that what we are watching, what we are listening, what we are tasting. So all these things are done by these sense organs, and these sense organs are eyes for the sight, that means for to see, ears to hear, nose to smell, tongue to taste, and skin to touch. They help us to feel and sense the things which are in our surroundings. So first is eyes, sense of sight. Our eyes help us to see objects around us. And when we look at an object, the light from that object enters into our eyes, and it makes an immediate screen on the back side of the eye, which is called retina. It is a screen on which the image is formed, and our eye is connected to brain with the help of optic nerves, and these nerves send signal to the brain, and then our brain helps to interpret or help us to read that message, and that what is the shape of the object or size or color which we are seeing. So how our eye works? An object is in front of the eyes. It can be a flower. Image is formed inside the eyes, which is called retina, the screen of the eye. The nerves in the eye send messages to the brain, and the brain reads the message and which enables us to see the objects. It's just like our school's smart board. In our school's smart board, there is a projector which gives light to the whiteboard, and this whiteboard, the projector, it is a screen and which helps us to see the things. So in the same way, working of the eyes is possible. So how can we take care of the eyes? Eyes are very important for us because they connect us with our surroundings. So what should we do to take care of the eyes? First is always sit up while reading or writing. Don't lie on the bed when you are reading or writing because it makes pressure on the eyes. Second, keep the book 1 feet away from your eyes. When you are reading, the distance between the eyes and the book should be maximum enough so that you can read easily without any pressure. Do not read while moving in a car or bus. Sometimes some people have a habit that during the journey in the car they are using their novels to read or something, right? So it is not good because it makes the pressure on the eyes. Do not watch TV or mobile phones or read for a long time. Sit at least 6 feet away from the TV set. It should be the minimum distance between the TV and us. Do not read in dim or bright light because very dim or very bright light, it can damage our eyes because it makes pressure on the eyes. So make sure that in the particular room in which you are studying, it should have good enough light. Do not rub your eyes with dirty hands because our dirty hands has so many germs, so it can cause infection. Wash your eyes several times with clean water every day because clean water helps us to remove the dust. And always after washing your eyes, wipe them with a clean and dry towel. Eyes are the best gift to human being from the God. So we should take care of our sense organs. Now is the second part, ears, sense of hearing. Our ears help us to hear. So some sounds which are very soft, they are pleasant to hear, like soft music, chirping of the birds, and other sounds which are very unpleasant to hear. We cannot listen to them, but it's our, what I call them, unpleasant or bad to us that we have to hear. So the noise of the traffic, horn honking, loud music, these are the unpleasant sounds. How it works? Basically our ear has three parts. One is the outer ear, middle ear and the inner ear. Yes, it has a eardrum also. The outer ear, which is called pinna, which we can see from the outside. I told you in the Zoom class also, I showed you that the part which we can see from the outside is called outer ear or pinna, and it collects all the sounds and send it to the middle part, and middle ear send these odd signals to the inner ear, and the inner ear is connected with the nerves, and these nerves connect the ear to the brain. So the nerves in the inner ear send message to the brain, and the brain reads the message and enables us to hear the sound, and then we can recognize that it is chirping of birds, it is a loud music and whatever. So care of the ears. How should we take care of our ears? First thing, never insert any pointed object into your ear. It damages the eardrum. Clean your outer ear with a clean towel. Loud sound can damage our eardrum, so avoid it, and never hit people on their ear because it can also be dangerous. Fill in the blanks. The light from an object enters our eyes and immediately sends signal to the brain. Loud sounds damage our eardrum. Third is the nose, which is a sense of smell. Our nose helps us to smell things. There are two types of smell. One is good and one is bad. So good smell means pleasant smell, like smell of a perfume or a deo or a flower. It is good. But some smells are unpleasant, like foul smell of the garbage. So we should cover our nose to keep out the foul smell. So how our nose works? Our nose has two nostrils, the holes which you can see. The smell of the perfume or the garbage, it reaches the nose with the help of these nostrils, and through the long passage it sends message to the nerves, and these nerves send message to the brain, and the brain reads that message. So overall the working of all the sense organ is controlled by our brain. So the brain reads the message and enable us to smell the perfume, and it can recognize also that it is a good smell or it is a bad smell. So how can we take care of our nose? First, do not pick your nose with any sharp object. Do not use a dirty handkerchief to blow your nose. It causes infection. And nose is that part by which we can breathe. And breathing is very important for us because we cannot live without taking breath. Next is the skin, which is the largest sense organ because it is present all over the body. Our skin helps us to find out what a thing is like. Our skin detects us that the given thing or given object is soft, hard, rough, hot, cold. So how it happens in the body? First, the skin touches an object. It can be a cold, it can be a hot object, it can be a soft object, it can be a rough object, and the nerves give the message to the brain, and the brain reads the message and tells us that the given substance is hot, cold, rough or soft. So how can we take care of our skin? Because we have a covering of the skin on all over the body, so we should take a bath with soap and water to remove the dust, sweat, etc. We should always wear clean clothes. Any scratch or cut or any wound on the skin should be treated with antiseptic lotion to keep away the germs, otherwise it can cause infection. Do you know the skin on the eyelids is the thinnest one and the skin on the bottom of our feet is the toughest? And in our Zoom class we touch all these two skins to make the difference, the softest or the thinnest skin, which is eyelid, and the hardest or the toughest skin at the bottom of our feet. So tick the correct statement and cross the wrong one. Our skin helps us to feel things. Yes. Always clean your nose with a sharp object. Cross. Now tongue. Our tongue helps us to taste the things because it has taste buds. There are 4 types of taste buds on our tongue. One is the sweet, second is the sour, third is the salty, and fourth is the bitter. Bitter taste I am telling you at the last because the taste buds of the bitter are at the last of the tongue. That's why when we eat a cucumber, or might be it be bitter in taste, so its taste comes at the last when we almost chew that part of the cucumber. So our tongue helps us to taste the things. It has many taste buds. There are 4 types of taste buds: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and they found in different areas of the tongue. So you can see sweet is on the front, salt is on the sides, sour is at the back, and bitter is literally at the back, so that हमें कोई भी कड़वी चीज़ सबसे लास्ट में फील होती है. Working of the tongue. Food enters the mouth and touches the taste bud, and these taste buds give message to the brain through nerves, and the brain reads the message and help us to taste that the given substance is sweet, salty, sour, or bitter. So that means all the sense organs are very important for us. They are very precious for us because they connect us with the surroundings. So we should take care of them. How can we take care of our tongue? We can take care of tongue by cleaning it with the help of toothbrush or the tongue cleaner, and we don't eat hot things because they can burn our taste buds. Now it's time for book part. We have dash sense organs. 5. Inserting any pointed object into the ear harms the eardrum. The surface of the dash has many taste buds. Answer is tongue. Very dim or very bright light dash our ears damages. Our skin tells us whether a thing is soft or hard. Hot things burn our taste buds. Now put tick for the good activity or bad, cross for the bad. Rubbing eyes with dirty hands, cross. Bathing is a good activity. Reading in good light, good. Loud noise is bad. Smell of roses, pleasant. Nerves of the ear send message to the brain. So by this we have completed revision of lesson number 6. So keep reading, stay safe at home. Thank you. Have a nice day.